Hey guys, welcome to Test This Tech. Doing a late video here tonight, but I just received this guy, and if you're not familiar, this is the Anbernic RG476H. So this is Anbernic's latest model, but it has some older features. This is one of Anbernic's best designed handhelds from the Unisoc T820 chipset, I will say. That is a very popular chipset that's been in a lot of their different devices, like the RG476H, the 406V, the RG Slide, the 556, quite a few devices. And this one, to me, feels the most premium. You know, I used to own the 406H, used to own the 556. You know, this is a really premium device, premium feeling device. First, I wasn't sure about the glass front. It does get smudging, so unfortunately, that is a thing. That shouldn't surprise anybody, but it does. But it looks really nice. I'm still happy that I got the black model. The analog sticks are very good. They're Hall effect, similar to the 406H, the V. So they're Hall effect sticks. D-pad is solid. The buttons are rubber membrane, I believe, so pretty quiet. It's a T820 chip, so it's going to run a decent amount of PlayStation 2, GameCube. Of course, anything below that. But the thing is that I was wanting to use this for GameHub because I saw that Stubbs from Retro Handhelds, he was using it for Hollow Knight. He was showcasing that and a few other games. Thought it'd be really cool to really try to push the limit of this as a GameHub device to see what can we get out of this T820 chipset. Even though you can't use the message drivers, you know, what can we do with this? Unfortunately, the biggest issue with this device is two things. One is the Wi-Fi chip. It is a 2.4 Wi-Fi chip, so it works for the AC, B, and N routers, but it's not Wi-Fi 6E like the RG557 or the 477M. So this is a substantially slower Wi-Fi chip, thus it takes a long time to download anything, and that's a really big problem. The Steam Deck is even faster. The Steam Deck LCD, the LCD is Wi-Fi 5, but this is slower than this, which is really disappointing, right? Because GameHub, you're downloading a lot of stuff. You're downloading drivers, components, you know, obviously the games, since they have to download to your storage. And it's just too slow. It's too slow. It takes a long time. So, I mean, obviously, I guess if you're patient, you know, but I mean, like this Tetris Effect, you know, it's set a gig 0.6, and I started this guy like maybe 10 minutes ago. If I had the 557, it would have been done already. The second is the storage. It uses a UFS 2.1, I want to say, or 2.2. I think it's 2.2. The RG557 and the 477M use UFS 4.0, so they're going to be substantially faster. Technically, those are faster drives than the Retro Pocket 5 or the Flip 2. But that is the biggest problem with this, is that they didn't upgrade any of the internals. Even if they left the T820 chipset, like, even if they left that, I would have been fine. But the fact that they didn't change up the Wi-Fi chip on this, and the drive is that 2.1, the UFS, it just makes it a very sluggish experience for GameHub, which is really disappointing. Now, if you're just putting your games on your SD card, putting them in, you're playing, it's not really going to affect you, right? So it just depends on what you want to do with the device. But the nice thing about, say, like the Retro Pocket 5 is multiple use cases where it works really well, right? So if you did want to do streaming via Moonlight or something, if you did want to try GameHub, it does those things very well because it has updated internals. So that is the biggest issue for me on this. Because of that, I'm going to see if I want to keep this or not. I was planning on trying to squeeze as much Game Hub compatibility on this and adding it to a list, but because the Wi-Fi is so slow on this, the drive is so slow on this, I might change my mind. But anyway, test is tech. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Catch you guys next video. Thanks a lot.